I'm going to talk about real quick some little issues that might come up when you're writing your DMDX script. This is something I wanted to share because this is a problem that I found, and I have two scripts, and at first I thought, well, maybe I did something wrong because one's in English, one in Spanish, and I thought, I was trying to think of larger issues, but I thought that doesn't make sense. DMDX has a neat little tool here, so I'm going to run syntax check. So let's actually pull up one that works. So this, well, wait a minute, I got that one open. So hold on, wait a minute, I got to close it. So I'm going to close that one, and then I'm going to run this. Okay, I'm going to browse. I'm going to pull up whichever one it is. And what's really nice is we can do a syntax check. Okay. And right now it's going through. Okay, cool. And it says job aborted right here. This is fine. Everything went through. So all the programming I did, it worked. Now, let's try the same thing, but this time, let's do it with one I know that will not work. All right. So now I'm going to do syntax check. Boom. Automatically, see? And these are a little tricky because it says these things and it's like, okay, what does this mean? Am I just missing a dollar sign? Well, actually, believe it or not, the issue is not a dollar sign. But this is the error we get is backslash and fixed block, missing dollar sign. That's not really the problem, but this is a good way as we're troubleshooting to see exactly what the issue is. I did fix it in one of the files. So let's go ahead and open these up. So this is the troublemaker. All right, and hold on. Let me find. You know what? Let's go back. We'll just go back to A. I'm using A because it works. It's beautiful. I actually got H to work, but here we got E. So I got IAT2E. When you're naming these, keep it short. It's just better. All right, now you can see that one's in English, one's in Spanish. So what could be the problem? Well, let's take a look here. Now, first of all, and these are just little minor troublemakers, but they'll stop you. Notice this right here. Okay, and then this. The syntax is really picky. So because we got that, so we got to do that. All right. Believe it or not, you have to do it. If you don't, it gets really picky. That's because these commas here, that's not your normal punctuation. That's doing something else in programming. And believe it or not, like these little return keys here that you see, that's telling DMDX to do something else. Well, that can crash the whole thing. Well, there's another one. Okay. So we already remember we tried E and it crashed. But we did try A and it worked. So next thing I'm going to do, keep scrolling down. All right, let's look for our next troublemaker here. There's actually quite a few. Okay, this one might be a troublemaker. Let me take a look. Oh, and there's actually... Okay, I see what's going on. Alright, well, give me a second here. Alright. That's because I numbered these a little differently, which is fine. That won't cause a problem, actually. But hold on. Okay. Yeah, I gotta find which one's now which. It should be like right here. Okay, yes. So see here? And then here. That's going to be a problem. That's another... How did it happen? I don't know. but it will cause problems, and you can't have that in your syntax. If you do, it'll crash. And that was something that I've been experiencing. So if you do take any of my experiments, please tell me that it crashed or something so I can troubleshoot it. Because, this is a lot of work. Okay, so hold on. There's another troublemaker in here, and we gotta look for it. The main thing what we're looking for is we want to look. Yes, this guy right here. He looks harmless, right? Benign. He is not benign. That guy is a troublemaker. In fact, let's see. He is. Where is he? It's hard to match it up. I'm actually. Okay, it's right after mathematics. Where's that? All right, hold on. This is hard when you're switching back and forth between. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so yeah, strongly feminine, muy femenino. Okay, so right after that, see, so we got to bring neutral up there. Believe it or not, DMDX is very picky about this. If you don't fix that, it will not work. I'm not I'm not going to go into actually how do you program DMDX, but what I will say, the point of this video is to show you that these little return keys and such makes a difference in the syntax. Because if you don't fix these things, your script will not work, and that means you have an experiment that's going nowhere. And that's the other thing too, is whenever you're using Web DMDX, it's bad enough that you already have plenty of things that you got to worry about, but what's really bad about Web DMDX is you don't have someone taking it right there in front of you. The other problem is that you're not sitting there watching the participant actually do the experiment, or take part in it. So that's going to cause a few problems if you don't check everything. And how did I come across this one? Well, I happened to be going through kind of cleaning stuff up, and before I knew it, I found that some of my scripts were not working. Of course, I don't have any participants who are trying it out on me. Okay, so looks like we found some of the simple mistakes, so I'm going to save that. Let's go ahead and run it through. I got to close it. Okay, so the only reason why I'm doing this, okay, syntax check. Oh no, still not liking it. So I got to figure out what's going on. Hold on. Let me just do this. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. So we still didn't fix it. Oh wow. Alright. So there's still something in here that it does not like. Okay, so we got to look for it. And I thought I had found them all, and apparently not. Now, would it really matter about this guy? I don't think it would. But let's take a look at this one. This one I got to work, so let's compare it. No, it should. Now there is a space there, but that shouldn't cause any issues because you got a quotation mark. It says, hey, I don't care what's in there. It cares more what's outside the quotation marks. So hold on, let me take a look here. So we're missing something. And as you can see, I don't want to take up the whole video showing, trying to find this needle in a haystack. But what I do want to show is that with simple, quick fixes, we can fix these things. Yes, right here. There we go. That looks like that might be the culprit. Hold on. Real quick, let's just give another quick check. So let's just look for return keys. Return keys. Now, I know we got some other return keys. Don't worry about those. These are return keys after macros. That's fine. But what I'm worried about is actually where we got some of the script right in here where it all kind of goes together. That's okay. So that let's save it. Let's see if it works. All right. Yes, that fixed it. That looks like it's going to work. See, it's running. Okay, good. It went through all the script. And that's essentially how you do some things. If you're getting frustrated, you can't find what's going on in your script. And some of these scripts, look how long this script is. I mean, this thing is, 23 pages of script. Nothing but script. Macros and experiments. And yes, it's everything that's running in the experiment. Well, this is the script, and it's 23 pages worth of script. And as a researcher, we have a hard enough time just trying to do the conceptual problems, but then we have to encounter problems with programming, and that adds an additional layer of stress and time and energy. But I wanted to show this to you, that it's just simple things that can really mess up our scripts and keep them from working. But now that works, and we can also test it. We can do another way to test this. So let's try this. Now, granted, I did not zip this thing up. This is without being packaged. But let's just see. I'm going to run this batch file. It's the same as, if you did have it all packaged. And let's see if it works. Yes, there we go. Awesome. And so, I just put something like Spanish and cool. And it begins. And as you can see, it works wonderful. So I just wanted to kind of show you that with these simple fixes, you can find those problems that you might be having. If you do have any issues, I would be happy to try to help. I'm still kind of learning all this and getting it down, but I am understanding some. I will say this: when you're working with macros, and if you're going to work with Web DMDX, you're going to be working with macros. It really becomes harder. But like I said, if you have any questions, I'd be delighted to help if anybody does want to ask me any questions. But like I said, I'm no authority. It's just I'm troubleshooting through this as much as everyone else, and trying to learn it. But maybe we can take these opportunities to learn together, and that's why I'm sharing this video. So I hope that you actually get something from it, like it, and visit my webpage, participate in an experiment. If you will, check out our video database that's actually located on the website. Or you can just go straight to YouTube and find these. And I'd be happy to continue sharing. Thank you.